Hello. Is it even worth it to address how long I've been gone? Hello. I'm back. I'm sure you're super excited about it. I'm sorry in advance for all the ambient noise. I have my door open so our puppy can come in and out as he pleases because I'm trying to watch him while I film. And also, there's a fly trapped in here. It sounds like it's having a fucking mental breakdown somewhere.
Hi, baby. Hello. Do you want to say hi? Oh, no, you don't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll put a picture up for you. That's Puka.
You're a big, sweet boy.
Yeah, you are. If you knock anything over, I'm gonna get really, really cross with you. So don't. Let's do... This is the worst intro I've ever done. Let's do femme fatale makeup. Unapproachable makeup. The siren makeup look. This is a vibe I have been enjoying a lot this summer. It's just been my favorite way to do my makeup. And I think it's really versatile. You can do it with cool tones, you can do it with warm tones, you can make it colorful if you want to, if that's your vibe. You can keep it really deep and sultry or make it fun and shifty, really any way that you feel most confident with your makeup. You can adapt this look to suit that. The focus is really going to be on the eyes here, so I'm going to do like a pretty lightweight base, so I also think it's just a really solid look for summer. You want to say hi? Don't run over here and jump up here like you want to come up and then run away from me. What is it with little dogs and doing shit like that? Don't you cry. This is going really well. I'm probably gonna stick to cool tone neutrals mostly because to me that's what feels most right for a look like this. However, I'm also using this as an excuse to get a first impression of the Glaminatrix Sugar and Spice palette. So the odds of me adding a pop of color somewhere are high. Okay, my eyes are primed and I have my Scotch tape. This look features a pretty sharp if you... Oh god, he's hunting the fly. The puppy is hunting the fly. Oh, there it is. If you knock over either of these tripods right now, jail. Forever. This look does feature a pretty sharp wing, so I'm doing the Scotch tape trick. I saw Bryn do it enough times on TikTok, and realized that I haven't really done the tape trick since like high school. And they make like liner guides and stuff now, but this has suited me fine each time I've been doing this look in the recent months. I'm starting off with this lightest matte shade over here, the shade Meringue. And I'm starting off by setting brow bone kind of down into the crease. I'm really excited about this because I know I like Glaminatrix shimmers because I basically started off this year by testing out their shimmery multi-chrome shadows and really love that formula, but I've never tried their matte formula before, so really excited to see how these work and kind of build. I can only assume I'm gonna like them, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know. Just gonna do 2 layers to be thorough. That seems to be setting the primer really nicely. Next, I'm gonna go in with this cool tone shade in the center, Sticky Date, and start shaping that crease and start kind of mapping out our wing. Oh, perfect. Just a perfect cool tone for creating that shadowy look. Puka, come eat your breakfast, please. Little goblin. What are you doing? Will you eat your breakfast? Don't jump up here like you want to come up here, because you can't right now. I know, I love you so much, but you cannot come up here right now. You need to go eat your breakfast. God damn it, he's cute. Wow, I really set myself up for failure on the blend on this side. Why did I do that way? I don't know. I love that shade, though. It's a badass shade. Baby. You are being so needy. I know. But I'm right here and you're fine. Oh my god. Come here for just a second. You guys want to say hi? Oh, squirmy wormy.
Hi, Puka.
Your ears inside out.
Hi, baby.
Are you gonna keep... You can stay on my lap. If you're gonna be chill. You want your blankie? You want your soft blankie? Are you gonna lay down right there? Right here behind me? Let me see if I can... Pukas. He is so fucking cute. He can have anything he wants. I mean it. He's so fucking cute. Like the most horrific little goblin and yet also the sweetest potato in the patch. Oh, god damn it. I wouldn't have thought I would be such a pushover, but what are you doing? Goblin. Next, let's go into Brownie. This is really just the simplest eye look of all time. Same brush, little bit. Just tap that off a lot more than I probably needed to. And just focus it on the outer portion. Right here. The fly is still in here, Puka. Yeah, you hear that? It's fine. Everything's fine. I really am enjoying the way that these mats are building and blending, which is great. I'm keeping this, as we get deeper and deeper, I'm keeping the shades kind of tapered on the outer edge. Sticky Date, that really cool toned transition shade, kind of went most of the way through the crease. This one I'm keeping more so on like the outer third, we'll say. I am bringing it pretty far in on the lid, about halfway in, and kind of feathering it in up here and tapering it in along the lash line. Hopefully what I'm saying makes literally any sense. Bearing in mind that I'm tapping these off quite a bit before I go in on my eye, they're still pretty pigmented, but also quite workable. Like, they're very buildable in the same way that, like, it's the same reason why I like the Lethal Cosmetics matte so much, not to compare to Queens, okay? But, like, what I like about the Lethal ones is that they are more of a sheer matte, but they're very, very, very buildable and blendable. And I feel like these mattes, while probably a bit more pigmented, are very similar in that way. So I really appreciate that. Now, fun part, gonna take, what brush do I want to use? I'm just gonna use my little, well, I'm probably gonna use two actually, but I'm going in with itty bitty little guys. So I'm gonna kind of pat some of the matte black right at the corner, and then I'll kind of use this liner brush to like drag the pigment in either direction. So we're going in with the shade Licorice, the matte black. This is one dip. Literally press it. Oh god, right there. And then with this guy, actually probably pick up a little bit. Holy shit, that is a incredible pigmented matte black. Just kinda, oh, cool. That just made the job so easy. Also just kind of taking the opportunity to get right in the roots of the lashes. I'm gonna tight line with like an actual liner pencil later on, but just kind of really taking the opportunity to start building our whole liner situation. And then something that I like to do just to make things a little more cohesive, I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the shade Brownie, that second brown shade that we went in with, and kind of blend over this edge. Not to the point where like the liner is completely blended in and like no longer, we don't have that dimension anymore, but I just don't, that edge is a little bit, if you have a wonky edge on your liner and you want everything to be a little bit more seamless, do this. Just take your depth shade, I guess we'll say, because this wasn't really a transition shade for me today, and blend over that edge. Kind of helps everything flow better, look a bit more clean, you know? One tap of this black is all you need, I know that now. Okay, let's go right in. Oh, he's snoring. Can you hear him snoring? I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but he's a snore bucket. He's a sleepy little guy, which is great, honestly, because he's been a wild little goblin for the last like 4 days. And we've all just been like, what the heck? Because normally he just does wild time for like 2 days. And then the third day he just crashes. He's just down for the count, right? Has to recover because he's a little growing man. But this week it was like Monday through Thursday, wild man. Now today, that fucking fly. Now today, maybe we have our sweet sleepy boy, which would be fantastic. Really, the mats in general, I'm having a really awesome experience with. This is so... I'm just stoked. I'm just really stoked about this palette. Obviously, I'm excited to get into some shimmers. I think I still want to keep it relatively simple and just use the shade Basil on the lid, but since I'm going in with the shimmer later on, I guess I'll give myself time to decide, just kind of see how the rest of the look evolves. Speaking of which, it's time to take the tape off. Let's see how this goes. It's a little messier on the left side, I can already tell. Yeah, but it's workable. It's not going to be perfect every time. The tape trick is not infallible, I can tell you that much. But like, oh my god, there we go. It can be very helpful if you struggle with liner. And if you have shaky hands like I do, you probably do sometimes. At least sometimes. It's okay to admit it. Why are you pushing me? Hi. Alright, now, I do have, other than this palette, I do have a few new products right here. I've added a lot to my collection lately. There's going to be various first impressions and reviews and such coming your way, I promise. But for today, I have just a couple here that I kind of want to play with. So I'm going to kind of go about my base routine as normal, but as interesting new things pop up, I will stop and talk about them for a minute and we'll get our first impression of them. Okay. The base is basing. Some of my spots are marinating with a little extra layer of my foundation. I do have a new cream bronzer to pop on. I'm sitting weird because he, where is he? Yeah. He took my spot, so I'm kind of like, hi. Let me actually zoom you out a little bit. Yeah. Cream bronzer time. The Vive Modern Radiance Cream Bronzer in the lightest shade. Shade Light. I heard Alana Davison in a fairly recent video compare this to the Makeup by Mario Skin enhancer. Wow. Sorry. And I was like, because that has not only been my favorite bronzing product, period, but also just one of my favorite makeup products generally since like last summer. So if this is actually like that, because I recently hit pan on it, then I'm like, because I also have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to like the tone of this one more on me personally. The skin enhancer is just a little bit warm. Nigel, do you want to come in? You want to come in? You're going to get him all riled up. The baby has been settled down and you're going to get him all riled up. Do not eat his breakfast. Nigel. Psst, psst. 1 second. Do not. Well, Puka, if you would eat it, he wouldn't be a dick. Okay, let's put bronzer on our face. Are you going to jump down? No, you're going to... Oh, don't fall. I have a Puka in my lap now. Puka. He goes off to find the cat. Nigel asked for it. And just kind of go right. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Strong feeling. Strong feeling so far. Without being too dramatic. It's just effortless. I think it's because of my ring light. I look normal in person. My color is I'm super pasty on camera. I'm not this pale right now, I promise. I did accidentally hit something, like a button or something, while I was setting up, so maybe I accidentally really fucked up some setting on my camera that I am now going to have to figure out, which is super great. I love that for me. I love it when shit like that happens. My brush is still kind of damp from cleaning it earlier, and even with that, I'm not noticing any patchiness or disrupting of my base that I've already laid down. It's just going on beautifully and effortlessly so. Very little energy being spent from me. What are you chewing on? Puka, what do you have? Oh, it's a... He pulled one of the plastic squeakers out of one of his toys, and he's just chewing on it. It's not gonna squeak, buddy. You broke it. You messed it up. You messed it up. Silly little dingus. I think I just fixed whatever setting was fucked up. It looks a little better now, but... Look how seamless this base is. The skin is skinning. For sure. I am absolutely sure I have so much foundation in my hair that I'm unaware of because this looks suspicious to me. I feel like I accidentally brushed it through my hair at some point. You guys have seen me do that before on camera, so it's not outside the realm of possibility. Let me just get that off the back of my hand to be safe. I just want everyone to take a minute to acknowledge how brave it is of me to do all this in a white shirt. Do you want to see my shirt? Exactly. Let me finish off my base. I'm just going to do cream blush and set it with powder. By the way, this thing from Real Techniques has changed my life. You watch when I come back with my base set. My skin has never looked so good as it does when I set it with this little puffy thing. Anyway, let me go finish my base and I will get back to you and we will look at some lip options. Actually, before I do lips, I kind of have to finish my eyes, don't I? What did I tell you about my skin? What did I tell you? Dude, get you one of these, or even just one of these little, I know they make literally a million different of those like triangle powder puff things. Absolutely worth the hype. Also just like being able to have the sponge and the puff in one. Super cool. Could not recommend more. Let me get in frame now that Puka's not in my seat. He's on the ground at my feet, playing with one of his toys, being a precious angel. I just know I have foundation in my hair. Listen, I'm rusty when it comes to filming, obviously. I don't think I've posted any. When was the last time I even posted anything? March or April? Probably before you were born, sir. Ridiculous. Anyway, shimmer on the lid. I am in fact going to use this shade. Basil, this kind of fun shifty guy, and I'm literally just going to press it on with my finger. Not using any kind of glitter or pigment primer, even though I probably should. I'm just going right in. Ooh. Oh yeah, that is so fun. Oh, it's just kind of like, yeah, that is exactly it, babe. That is exactly the vibe we're going for. I love that. All right, let me smoke out my lower lash line. I'm basically just going to go in with the same kind. I don't know if I'm going to take any black. I might need to, just on the very, very outer corner. But I'm basically just going in with the same mats that I used up top. And really going ham. Okay, I'm really happy with the sugar and spice palette so far. Obviously, there's so much variety in here to dip into. If you're not already following me on Instagram, you should do that. And TikTok too. We're about to have some fun cosplay content going up on TikTok and then kind of everywhere because Halloween is coming. But if you're not already following me on my other socials, yeah, you should do that. They'll all be linked down below. We have fun over on Instagram and TikTok and Threads occasionally. Sometimes I thread. Good boy, Puka. He's finally eating his breakfast. Oh my god. It's like pulling teeth sometimes. I don't know what's up with him. But... do I even need to pick up more black, or is the black that's... oh yeah, no. Okay, so a little itty bit of the black in this palette goes a long way, because I didn't even redip. I just used whatever was left over from doing the wing to hit the very, very outer portion of my eye here. And I'm just blending it in. Gently. Okay. That's it. That's the eye done. Let me... ooh, what do I want to do? Tight line, mascara. I might pop on some lashes, which is really unheard of for me. I might give it a shot. Anyway, let me finish off the eyes and stuff, and we'll figure out a lip. I'm not gonna bother with lashes, because honestly, this is a really good mascara day, and I don't want it to go to waste. I feel like the mascara is doing just exactly what it needs to do. I have a couple lip options here. We want to keep to cool tones. I want to try this Milk Makeup lip oil. I have the shade Work Trip. I'm gonna try it and see if it's too pink. It's like a nice rosy mauve situation. These seem pretty sheer, so I'm hoping it's not gonna be too much, but we're gonna see. And actually, it might work because of the blush I went with, but ooh, it smells delicious. It is quite pink, but let me blend it in with the lip liner situation a little bit. Ooh, I think it's working though. I think that works. I don't know. One final blend on the eyes, because that's all I can really be bothered to do from this point forward. I think one of the things I like about this eye look so much is that it can get a little messy and it still just looks good. As a person with sweaty, oily eyelids who has always appreciated a more grungy, messy, smoky eye, I feel like that kind of works with this vibe. Puka is playing with the cat again. Had to pause really quick to switch the memory card because the last one got full, which is fine because I do need to get pictures of this now. But I'm really happy with the way the look has come together. I think against all the odds, everything worked out. If you are curious about any and everything that I used on my face today, it will be linked in the description box down below. Any link that is marked with a little asterisk is a commission link, which means I do make a itty bitty little commission off of your purchase if you do shop through that link. It's not mandatory to use it, it's not even expected, honestly, it's just there if you want it, so you have to be comfortable with that. I'm obviously really happy with this. I'm gonna go, sir, take some pictures. He's playing with the cat. And film some TikToks, you know. I got stuff to do, cunt to serve, all that kind of thing. I can't help but take myself seriously when I look like this, obviously. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to hang out with me. I'm sorry it was a little chaotic. Hopefully you found some enjoyment in it. I managed to, in spite of everything, so that's cool. I've been in a real funk lately, which is pretty much why I've been away from here for so long and just kind of lackluster everywhere else as well. But I do have a lot of content planned for the remainder of this year. So again, if you're not following me on Instagram or TikTok or any of the places and you'd like to, those links will be down below too. If you're not already subscribed here, consider doing that. If you haven't already liked this video, consider doing that. Neither are mandatory, but both are highly appreciated. I hope summer's been good to you guys. I really do, because my summer, it's been a rot girl summer for me, personally. But that's fine. That's fine. I feel like I'm in a bit of a period of transformation right now. Do you have your lamb chop? Why'd you bring it to me? Aren't you playing? Thanks, Puka. He just dropped it here and ran out. This is my life now. This has been my life since we got him in June. So anyway, I have got to go finish my stuff and deal with him. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks again so much for being here. I hope you stick around. There's lots of fun stuff coming that I'm super excited to share. So I hope you and your loved ones are doing great and doing well and staying safe and healthy in these crazy times that we are living in. I'm thinking about all of you always. And yeah, be kind to others, be good to yourselves, and I'll see you back here for the next one, which I'm hopefully filming tomorrow. Tomorrow for me, not tomorrow for you. I gotta go. Bye. What is my chancla doing out here, sir? Did you take this from my room? You playing with your kitty? Hey, are you just being... Oh, they're teeps. Are you just being an absolute wild man right now? Oh my god. The squeaker over there. Nige, be nice. Or don't. The WWE takedowns these two do. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. My babies. My sweet boys. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you so much. This is still too... Oh, that's the size it goes. Oh, no it's not. What? Oh no. Don't you die on me, you bitch. Oh my god. My ring light is acting possessed. I wonder if it's finally dying on me. I've had it for like 3 years? Shit. I really don't need that to happen right now.
Hey, Pukas.
Oh my god. Let's do femme fatale makeup. There's so much happening around me right now. Hi, Puka. Please don't knock anything over. I love you. This day is cursed. I can already tell. First time filming in a while, and everything's fucked up. So, don't you whine at me. Are you little chancla thief? Are you trying to get my attention? I'm looking at you. Hi, bebe. You got to be careful. You got to be careful because there's stuff in here I don't want you to knock over. Okay? Don't be a fusspot. Don't look at me like that. Just capturing a vibe. I'm starting with this really cool tone. Actually, no, I'm not. The fuck?
Is it okay if I put it in your room so you can keep an eye on it so the other animals can
Yeah. Careful. That was not the way to go. Choose a better way.
Poorly.
There you go. Are you just sitting back there cleaning your little dink right behind me? Making all the noises? He's taking a nap back there. Are you sleeping? Just keep putting my camera in peril to catch the cuteness. My bad. Be nice. Nigel. That's his food. Oh, you're such an asshole. You can absolutely see my little flower-shaped bibble covers through this shirt. But that's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine.